No friends. I just got back from a friend's birthday and I had some wine, okay? A little tips, eh? But not for real, not for real. I should have some water. Let me grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back with episode 5. I also do see that this episode is 25 minutes long. Don't love that. Also, very interesting note, I follow an Insecure Reddit board, and someone had noticed that every episode has some kind of near-death experience or life-altering experience, like the robbery, Florence on the airplane, turbulence, the earthquake from the other day, which I found really interesting, thread, something that occurs on every episode, an Easter egg. And so I'm thinking that's the Easter egg for season 5. It's starting. Ooh. Who is that? That better not be Dro. Yo, Molly said I'm getting mine. Okay.
Peeled it up there.
Stop talking to me.
Oh gosh. Okay. Molly and her family are in the hospital. I love Molly's family.
How is she?
There's no good way to say this, really, but there's not much more we can do for her. It's best if you said your goodbyes now. It's time.
What's this?
That's not her. I knew it.
I don't think that's wrong. No, it can be hard to take. Strokes can really age people.
No, this is literally not her. Who is this woman?
What kind of a hospital are y'all running up here?
Yo, don't mess with my emotions like this. That's crazy.
Oh,
Dad, can I get you a chair?
What?
Can I get you a chair?
No. Hey, baby.
I love these shots. Here we go.
what you got up for today?
I was gonna meet up with Koya in the afternoon, but she's out sick.
Well, I had a couple clients cancel on me this morning,
So we both have time.
To do what?
We said we were gonna take it slower this time around.
oh, because you don't usually fuck on the Ferris wheel on your second date?
Because I got plans with Molly for lunch.
You don't have plans with Molly. Molly's busy.
You gonna be alright?
Yeah. It's just so weird. You know, I was just over there the other day and her mom was fine. Can't imagine how Molly must be feeling.
I'm sure it means a lot for you to be here. I can come back later, pick you up if you want.
I know this is a lot and I don't know how long it's gonna be. I don't want to pick up all your day.
Issa, just let me know. Whatever you need.
Lately, when I cough, it's like a... Normally, it's a... You think it's cancer?
Ah, she's wearing her own merch. That's what's up.
Hey.
Well, what do you need? You tired? You hungry? I saw a vending machine with those red Tapatio Fritos.
I'm straight, but thank you.
Maybe some clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I can go to your apartment.
Some clothes. Good call.
That would be so good.
Some guy in here whistled at me earlier, or he might have been wheezing, but either way, yes, please.
Oh, it's Nathan.
Hey. I'd be a whole mess if this were my mom. I actually called her and left her a really loving voicemail.
Yeah, I called mine too.
Hi, Mom. Hey, baby. What a loving message you left.
I knew she was gonna be back.
And you know what? You were so right. We do need to spend more time together. So what's your schedule look like for the next 8 Sundays? I'm thinking about starting a book club.
Me. I have a book club. I have 2.
Pass on the next.
You deserve it.
Oh, look at you. Got a nice smile. I see. You all Steph Curry.
Steph Curry with it.
You know you didn't have to. If it feels too soon.
What? The boyfriend thing? Nah.
Issa, this man has been trying to talk to you for over a year. You're too soon. You're making his dreams come true.
I just know how she is. know, ever since she and my dad got divorced, she's kind of been all over the place. She just needs to figure out what she wants.
Sounds like you, Issa.
What?
Ooh, Flavor Flav!
Oh, shit!
Before. Yeah, you're mistaken. My mom's never had a stroke.
Well, actually,
Mom had a stroke before? When?
she said not to say anything. It was a minor one.
Lord, why are you trying to call her home? Dad?
Oh, baby, listen, do
His
not
auntie
get
is
upset. Now,
too
you know how your mother
much.
is.
Flav!
They do not look like they're really looking for this dog, okay?
You know
We're
what?
strolling
Sometimes
casually
dogs
down the
they
street.
walk the route.
If I lost my dog, I'd be
I'm sure he was like
sprinting.
marking his territory. My
You
dog
tell
was
Nathan love walking slowly.
Is the rest of your family around?
No, but if you have news, I'd like to know.
Your mother's CT scans and MRI came back, and they're showing signs of considerable damage. From what the tests show, we are looking at possible paralysis. I could come back and inform the rest of your family, if you like.
I'll handle it.
There he is.
Oh my god! You came back! Oh my god! I'm not gonna
They
lie.
were not
I was
concerned
like,
about that
there's
dog
no way
at
this
all.
idiot dog is gonna retrace his steps, but here you are, you did it. I honestly could not have done today without you. You're so patient with me. That's why I love you.
Ciao.
Shit's gonna happen how and when it wants to, but all of this stuff is out of our control anyway.
You're right. I just don't want to be out the loop. I'm with my family, you, Kelly, your tips. Like, y'all are all I got.
I promise you're gonna always be in my loop.
I ain't never gonna get this outfit back. Am I?
You already know.
Never. That's a cute ass outfit.
Let it take some time for just me. Worrying about my safety, thinking about you daily.
Is Lawrence in there? Oh, is Lawrence in the hospital? Oh my god, where is this going?
Hi, can I help you? We're here to see Dr. Pulse.
Oh shit. Going. Wow, so I'm definitely seeing what I mentioned earlier in this video. Every episode, at least almost every episode, I haven't really gone back and like tracked every episode, but it seems like there is a near-death experience in each one, especially this one, and it makes characters reevaluate what's important in their lives. To, you know, for example, Lawrence on the plane with the turbulence, you know, he got on that plane right after fighting with Condola, basically saying, I'm gonna get this kid however which way I need to, by any means necessary, regardless if I have your permission or not, basically insinuating that he would go through courts and they would have custody battle. And he experiences this turbulence, has a internal panic attack, and lands in San Francisco, walks into his apartment and calls Condola to apologize for the way he behaved, because I think the running theme of the show, of the season, is like, how do you want to be remembered? Like, what is your legacy? And I'm seeing that a lot this season, and I think it's a really philosophical and really important question to ask yourself, because I think we all get caught up in the menial things in life, you know, things that don't really matter. We don't often put ourselves in the perspective of, well, what if you have nothing? What if life is just taken from you? Like, what are the few things that you know you need, you know you can't live without, or the few people that you would miss in the case that something happened to them, you know? And I really liked in this episode when Molly said, my family and you, Kelly and Tiffany, y'all are all I got. And I think it's really important to recognize the people in your life you're not willing to lose or bet on. Last season, we saw Issa and Molly almost lose each other. And we were all just devastated. That last season was full of just like angst and anxiety and fighting. And like, we did not want to see these women lose each other, and they almost did. And luckily, by the end of the very last episode, we saw a slight, reconciliation between the two. And I think that put things into perspective for both of them, because you see how well they treat each other this season. It's fantastic. Like, every single time they're together, they are speaking life into one another, and they're telling each other how much they mean to them. And man, this season, I really love that they're ending the season with like the show, I should say. They're ending the show asking these like really important like questions. Like, if like Kelly's question for her pregunta, Kelly's preguntas is, what was it? If we knew the end was coming, what would we do differently, or how would we live our lives? And that's what I'm seeing. Lawrence decided that instead of going to San Francisco and trying to pretend like he could do it all, I'm assuming he moves back to LA to raise his son. Issa is taking a risk and getting in a relationship with Nathan, but also valuing her friends and family more. I see that with Kelly, who's quit drinking until she kind of felt like she was really enlightened and it was in a better state of mind. Then we get Tiffany, who had experienced postpartum, who we could really see has a newfound appreciation for her husband. We have Molly, who put way too much emphasis in very superficial things, but we see this season how much she cares for her friends, and how much she's changed in her perspective and how she lives her life, and, put value into things that didn't really matter, in the grand scheme of things. But this season we're seeing a really, really evolved version of Molly. Really beautiful. Like, she's oozing good energy, positive energy, and just like a humble spirit. I don't know if people are like giving Molly her flowers, because she's very clearly done all the work. Molly had very bad, feedback from last season. People were not messing with Molly whatsoever. This season we're seeing such an evolved version of Molly. So I really love the way they're trying to wrap up the show, the themes that they're including in this season, and hopefully people are picking up on, we're not zoomed in on, we're zooming out. We're seeing life in its fragility. We're seeing how in an instant life can be over. The first episode, that's right, not just the robbery, but Kelly dies the first episode. We get Lawrence in turbulence. We're getting earthquakes in LA. Molly's mom getting a stroke. I really found it interesting that Flavor Flav left and came back, found his way back, which I feel like kind of was reminiscent of Nathan. Nathan's character, maybe? I don't know, but I don't really bug with Nathan, but I'm not even going to mention that. I feel like I did that last episode. This episode, I really, really appreciate this theme and how it's bringing new perspective to the characters. So we're gonna get a lot of Nathan, whether I like it or not. Yeah. Again, and I'm gonna say this last time. This is not the last time I'm gonna say this. I'm lying to you, but I'm gonna say it's the last time. Anyway, again, if this relationship is going to end peacefully by the end of the season, and Issa is going to choose herself on her terms and be single, I'll be happy. Who knows? Maybe Nathan is gonna grow on me. I mean, I have no reason not to like Nathan. Let me be real, I guess. I don't know. Like, he owned up to why he ghosted her. He's been there for her. He's always there for her. No questions asked. Like, she doesn't need anything. Well, that's not true. She doesn't even want to ask anything of him, but he just shows up. Maybe the writers are trying to show what a healthy relationship looks like, and like what a relationship looks like with a partner who wants to be there for you, which is definitely I guess he's okay. Oh, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Okay, I liked Nathan a little bit more this episode. I like his playfulness. I also like how he's just, let me know when you need me to pick you up, and I'll take you here, and I'll go on long walks with you, and I'll take Flavor Flav out on a walk with you. Like, that man very clearly wants to be around this woman, and a lot of people find themselves in relationships with people who don't really even like them. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, it's true. Like, we got girls begging for their man to, like, spend time with them or take them out or ask them for a ride, and the guy barely shows interest. And here Nathan is asking Issa, what can I do for you? I also love that theme. Various times this season, Molly will ask Issa, what can I do for you? What do you need? Issa this episode asking Molly, what can I do for you? What do you need? Nathan asking Issa, what can I do for you? What do you need? And I really love that. Man, I just love how they're all treating each other really, really well. And God, I wish this for everyone, these relationships. Maybe Nathan isn't so bad. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe by the end of the season, I'll end up liking him. I really like this episode. There were a few this Nathan Issa conversations that I was like, oh my God, like, you're just like strolling and talking, just like that intro episode to Nathan when they were like walking around LA. It was very reminiscent of that. It's kind of like they're getting to know each other all over again, which I guess is a good thing. Whatever. I'm gonna wrap this up, okay? Tell me what y'all thought of this episode. Do you see this theme of like near-death experience changing your perspective on life? Like the way Issa says that she called her mom and left her a really lovely voice message, and Nathan said the same. Do you see that? Where do you see this season going? Do you think Molly's mom is going to be okay? And how do you think this experience is going to change Molly? This is a really cute episode. We are halfway through the season and only 5 episodes left of Insecure. So I have no idea where the season is going, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see how they decide to wrap up this show. Again, I am so grateful for you for tuning in to the next video.